This is He Knows the Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. What did I tell y'all, man? And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. I told y'all, man. Jalen Rose. Are you guys seeing this stuff now? Is it sinking in? Is it dawning in? Why? The LBJ Riders media. Look what they're pumping. I just talked about it on ESPN First Take. Look at what Jalen Rose is doing now. We need to look at Kawhi Leonard or Clawrexic Leonard, because Kawhi don't look like Kawhi, man. We got to keep it a buck here. He's not the Claw, y'all. We need to look at Clawrexic Leonard. See, I have to be the ultimate truth teller here on this YouTube streets, man. I know that y'all don't want to hear what I have to say, but y'all need to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it, but y'all got to hear it, and you need to hear it. Jalen Rose just told you again why LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are going to win the NBA title. We need to look at Kawhi Leonard, and we need to look at his status in the NBA bubble, and we need to swap the Clippers for the Lakers. Again, hidden message, y'all. What are y'all not getting here, man? How many times does He Knows the Sport needs to tell you this? Stop being late to the party, y'all. The media's... Oh my gosh, man. I don't know how many times I have to do this, man. The media's putting it out there, man. They're putting the fillers out there. He Knows the Sport is helping you guys. This is what I do, man. I'm here to help you guys, man. To make you guys as sharp. Well, you won't be as sharp, but close enough to the level to where you could say, man, like He Knows the Sport, boy, I'm operating 7 steps ahead of the game. Maybe not 7, maybe 3 or 4 steps ahead, but you know what I'm trying to say. Here's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and cutthroat true teller fashion. Jalen Rose has put it out there, y'all, and y'all gotta see this for what it is. You gotta call a spade here, man. You guys are not seeing this. I don't know why you're not seeing this. But He Knows the Sport needs to spell it out. Maybe I need to spell it out in a 3rd grade language. I don't know. But I'm going to spell it out. This is hidden coded message that LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are going to win. What is up with Jalen Rose telling you? A guy who was originally keeping that same energy, dog. Let me say it again. He was originally keeping that same energy, dog. Saying that Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers are a team to look out for. Now they're questioning them. Now they're talking about swap the Clippers for the Lakers. Listen, I was the main one saying that the Los Angeles Clippers were going to debunk the Los Angeles Lakers. But I understand my predictions and I know how they work. They have to work with the obstacles and the situations in front of them working the way that they're supposed to. When those situations dramatically change, the prediction has to dramatically change. Yes. See, I'm giving you guys a little bit of an insider's track. I normally don't give people insider's track on how my prediction style works because it's unique in of itself, but I'm giving you a little insider's track on how this thing works. When the circumstances changes dramatically, the prediction has to change dramatically. And what I saw and what was going on in my super chess mind, what was going on in my 7 steps ahead of the game mind, what was going on in my Sun Tzu, aka Art of War mind, what was going on in my 48 Laws of Power mind was, hold up, something ain't right with this picture. They are risking players getting tested positive for COVID-19, also that the least path of resistance, cockamamie, fraudulent, fluky, and on-the-spot NBA title could be given to the likes of LeBron James. They're doing this, man. They're putting it out there, and they're really just, they're insulting your intelligence. If you don't see that the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James are going to win this title, then you need to check your intelligence at the freaking door. Now, I know people are like, man, he knows, you can't be expecting people to see things your way. It's not about seeing it my way, because it's not about my way. It's the truth-telling way. See, I govern myself under the truth. Unbeknownst to you guys, I'm not trying to proselytize you guys into my way of thinking. I'm proselytizing you guys into the truthful way of thinking. Because when you line yourself up under the truth and you govern yourself up under the truth, you can see things for what they are. You can operate on a higher plane. They're setting the stack and they're stacking the cards in the favor for LeBron James. Look at how many different media heads are talking about the Lakers. They're acting as if no other team in basketball exists. I mean, if this is not a coinky dink, I don't know what a coinky dink is. And go look at Vegas. They just changed their bets. Woo! Things that make you say, dog. Things that make you say, How many times He Knows the Sport has to tell you guys this stuff, man? That's what I said. I'm not looking to be legendary off of this. I'm legendary in of myself because, like I said, a prophet is not honored in his own home, dog. Y'all not honoring what the prophet is telling you guys. I'm telling you guys what's about to happen. I'm unraveling the situation for what it's going to be because I see it for what it is and I've discerned it a mile away. The Los Angeles Lakers are going to win this thing. The LBJ Riders media has been telling you this. They're just giving you the cookie crumbs the whole way. And just like I called the NBA season last year to the T, I'm calling this thing to the T. You know why? Because this is a perfect season for LeBron James to win. Now you guys are going to be wondering, why is He Knows the Sport saying this? It's a perfect season for him to win because everything is stacked in the cards for his favor. There's no Kevin Durant, so there's no threat. Kawhi Leonard is looking clawrexic out here in these basketball streets. And they're disrespected Giannis Antetokounmpo. And every time Giannis has played the Lakers, they have acted as if he is a redheaded stepchild and not a superstar. You guys have watched the games. You know what I'm talking about. They don't show him the respect. Everything is lined up for the Lakers. And the only team that was practicing while this whole global distancing was happening was the Lakers. Why is that? They were breaking the rules when everybody else was sitting there was actually off. If you look at every other NBA team, they look like they have to completely get back in basketball shape. When you look at the Lakers, they were already in shape before camp started. Things that make you say, Things that make you say, When the Lakers win, you guys will be like, fuck, man. That's what you guys are going to say. I should have listened to He Knows, man. I shouldn't have fought it. I got my boy Doug Banks. You know how many times he's fought me? And every time he got to come back moping. Man, He knows, man. You did say it, dog. But you know I had to go by what I was thinking, man. But you said it, man. I don't know how many times I'll be going against you, man, but you said it. Don't do that, y'all. Don't make that mistake. Because at the end of the day, it's your pride and your ego that's getting in the way. Let me say it again. At the end of the day, it's your pride and your ego that's getting in the way. Because when it's all said and done, you guys know deep down that when you look at how everything is panning out, this is the perfect setting for a LeBron title. If you look at the last 3 titles, that's exactly what happened. Perfect storm. You either had teams that had key injuries at the right time, teams that they purposefully made sure the Miami Heat or the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't play because they had to set the cards up in the right way. Come on, y'all, man. They was going to have a Sweet 16 tournament to where they were going to have LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers play the Brooklyn Nets minus Kevin Durant and minus Kyrie Irving. Do I have to keep spelling this thing out? How many times do you guys need to see this stuff, or you guys need me to say this stuff for you guys to see this for what it is? The media's letting you know every second that the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James are going to win this thing. There's too many things here, too many odds at stakes for LeBron to not win this thing. Kobe tragedy, COVID-19, BLM movement. This guy has to win. Nike and NBA invested $90 million. What am I saying here? This is stuff that can be quantified, calculated, and researched, y'all. But y'all got to do the research. They invested $90 million in this guy. They have to recoup their investment. And 3 for 9, an abysmal 33.3% NBA Finals average of an averager and a performer doesn't get the job done. That's not a recouping of the investment. They need at least 4 of them damn things, so they could justify him as the cockamamie second greatest player of all time. This is what's going to happen because MJ already debunked that with The Last Dance. I'm glad he brought that out at the key moment and key pivotal time. So now they can't call him the GOAT. But they're going to try to call him the second greatest of all time if he wins his 4th title. Because what they're going to say is he won a feat that even Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant didn't even win. This is La Folklore, y'all. But y'all got to see this for what it is. That's it. This is the last time I'm giving you a prediction video. I've already said it. I've already signed, sealed, and delivered it like UPS. But that's what's going to happen. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.